Hi, I'm Charlotte from Force Technologies. Today I am super excited because I'm joined by Eder, our lean, mean quality machine here at Force. Eder, what are we talking about today?
So last time, on our last episode with Karen, we were covering the 8 types of waste, of lean waste. But because I can talk a lot about this, and we could not cover the most important type, which is underutilized people's skills. So, and I'm glad we're having a whole episode just to talk about this, just because I think it's the most important so far. As if people do not use their brains, we do not use people's brains as a tool to develop the company, to work on continuous improvement, we cannot fight the other 7 types of waste.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's really important, and that matters a lot. Why does it matter? Because when we use our brains and we bring people together to discuss about this, you can make bring so much power for developing skills, to find processes where they are not going, they could be improved, and then you use, because in the end of the day you have the user, people who are working on that process every day, they know that process more than anybody.
They're the experts in that.
Yes, they are the experts on that one. But it's really hard. It's really hard to change a culture. I think for you as a manager, a leader, it's really hard to deal with people because they are different. We are so different. Yes, yeah. So the culture aspect is the most important thing. And how do we change the culture? In the end of the day, it's not going to be easy. And I say that because I've been working on so many different companies over the last few years, and I've seen different type of leadership,
cultures,
different type of people on the shop floor working, and there always will be friction in between these 2 levels, which we could call Gemba, the place where things happen. So yes, it's difficult.
Yeah, I think like touching on culture and I have, before I was in sales, I was working as a behavior analyst, and I think culture is, we're working in companies. These companies do very specific things, but you forget that the people behind the companies, the people are what make the companies work the way they do. And if a really bad culture can affect the company, a very good culture can affect the company.
Yeah.
And I think you touched on it. No matter how small or big the team is, everyone is different on the team.
Yeah.
That's just human nature. Everyone is different. And I think part of culture and part of what we're trying to do with the Force Technologies culture is recognizing, okay, we have all these amazing individuals. They all bring something so great to the plate. Let's get everyone involved. If we're trying to tackle an issue or we're thinking of a new initiative, get everyone, as many people as possible involved, and that is where the best kind of idea flows and problem solving and culture comes from. Yeah,
definitely. And I think one of the challenges for you, I would say, especially because where you sit, where is your job title, you have to drive. Sometimes people are not, because the culture is changing inside the company. You have to motivate people to use their brains, to come with ideas, to suggest changes for improvement. For me, it's quite easy. I just come to you and I suggest things, and that's it. But where I stand, I cannot just go there and start asking people to change the way they put their tools on or how they do their processes during the day, because they'll just tell me off. But when the changes or the not the enforcement for change, but the motivation for changes come from the top, people will embrace a lot easier. And I think we're doing great. It's gonna be about 10 years since I joined the company, and I can see so many changes happened. And if you were not for leadership, if we're not for you and Karen buying the ideas, we would not get any close to where we are now. So many changes. So it made a lot of difference. Yes. Without leadership, I would be just a silly guy trying to preach about lean and changes, but it would not get anywhere. Leadership is what makes the changes.
What
in the end of
drives
the day.
the changes,
drives the changes.
I think, part of the leadership aspect of it is, explaining if we're trying to change the culture, which, we are currently trying to do. I think it's explaining why is it important? Why are we making these changes? Why are we, having a meeting now that involves so many people where previously maybe it was only one or two people?
Yes.
I think it's explaining to, our amazing staff why we're trying to do that, what the objective is, why we think that's a good idea. And sometimes it's an aspect of, hey guys, let's just try this. It might work, it might not. Let's just try it.
Yeah, nothing wrong about failing.
Yeah,
because we fail.
Failing is not a dirty word. It's how we
learn from it. Yes, definitely. I think the other thing is I love to call every individual, doesn't matter their job title, I love to call them process engineers.
Okay.
Why? Because in the end of the day, if we can change the process in a way that it's going to improve it, we're just making a lot of changes for the company or for the whole system in a way that we're going to serve our customers, because in the end of the day, we are the most important focus for Force Technologies is our customers. If we can improve lead time, if we can improve the quality of our services or our products, we will end up making more money for the company, which is important as well.
Yeah.
But the main focus is customer and how we serve our customers.
Yeah.
So
they are the heartbeat of what we do. We are very customer facing in what we do. We're providing maybe one little chip, but the importance of that one product is so important to our customers. So I think it's if we are always seeking to improve what we're offering them and the service and the value and the quality, then certain things will follow on the back end. And I think sometimes culture and continuous improvement is sometimes not addressing something that should be addressed and kind of letting something slide where it should be addressed. And I think if you don't mind us talking about the other day, we had we were kind of a big team meeting, and we were talking about one issue in particular, problem solving it as a team, and it ended up, because we had the users, kind of the experts within the team talking about it, other things came up, and we were like, okay, they're issues, but let's talk about them now. Let's tackle them now. Don't wait till they become actual issues. And I thought that was great.
We were able to identify another 2 or 3 extra different issues that we were not even investigating it. But we were able to solve more problems than we were actually there for, and that was amazing. I think the other very good tool we implemented a few months ago was the Kanban board, where we bring people together and they can be actually at the Gemba where our normal day works, and we have that thing to actually see our tasks, our daily tasks, but actually as well for chasing the tasks, not the people.
Not the people, yeah.
So we commit to the task, especially because we are meant to go there and write the task ourselves with our own hands. So once you write it, it's something that happens inside your mind and says, I'm committed to it, and I'm going to complete this task as soon as I can. And that was an amazing change. And we can see, I love to see when my colleagues, they go there and change the tasks from doing to done, and in the end of the week you have loads of done on the done column. So it's an amazing thing.
And it's kind of that board sometimes is a representation of the culture, the progress, kind of how our week has been, what we've done in that week, to see things migrate from to do on a Monday morning, the end of Friday is done, or if it's not done, there's probably a reason for it. Maybe it requires a bit more collaboration, maybe it requires cross-department collaboration, and that's great because we've identified that, and then we move forward in that way. But I love the board.
I love it. The other benefit of considering people and trying to eliminate the waste of not utilizing people's brains and people's skills is the fact that, and I say that personally, I love to go back to work on Mondays. I love Mondays just because I feel that I am being used the way I think would be a nice way. Yeah. So that gives you motivation, gives you a happy environment at work.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, yes, my boss considers me as an important asset for the company.
Extremely,
Then it should happen to everyone, which happens, and that changes your perspective. So we are making sure we cover customers. We're focusing on our customers.
Yeah.
We are making sure we make money with the process, but more important than anything, we're keeping our staff happy.
Yeah.
The workplace is happy as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice, kind of the buzz, the energy, the culture. You can always feel it week by week changing. And it's not to say there was a bad culture before, it was a good culture before, but now it's just different. We're doing different things. We're kind of having heavier demands from our customer, and we have to evolve. We have to always keep evolving, keep improving. Otherwise,
collaboration.
Yeah.
So yes, definitely, I'm proud to say we have a great culture inside Force Technologies, and I can talk forever about the continuous improvement and my lean way to think. But yes, it was really important to talk today about people's skills and underutilized people's skills.
Yeah, it has been transformational, and I think we'll definitely tackle this topic again at some point, because I feel like every kind of week to month things are changing within Force. So I think for now we'll finish it off there.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you very much.
Keep working on people's skills. Thank you.
So that's all from Eder and I today. Join us for another Tech Talk another time, and thanks everyone.